everyone, this is Erum Tasneem for Altenew. In today's session of creative coloring, I will be coloring with the new artist markers and the watercolor pen set. I love mixing the artist markers with watercolors and I think the result is quite interesting. For the card, I'm going to use flowers from the Perfectly Perfect stamp set mainly, along with the flower vine stamp set, which is going to be used as a filler. First, I have these masks ready. I'm just figuring out where my flowers would go. Then I will use the permanent black ink to stamp the first flower. The masks that I have made are out of printer paper, so I will be using the glue tape to adhere them. To lose some of the tackiness of the tape, just use the back of your hand and this will be enough. After adhering this, I will stamp the next flower with and then cover it with a mask as well. Then stamp the leaves and cover them with masks too. The last stamping bit, I will use the flower vine stamp set and ink the whole thing. Since I am using this as a filler stamp, it doesn't matter how many places the stamped image will be peeking from behind the bigger flowers and leaves. I will continue building this floral vine of mine till I'm happy with the look. I will be using these beautiful new orange markers from the artist marker set E, and I will also add buttercream to this collection. Buttercream is from the summer afternoon set, and I am doing this because it will give my flowers a light yellow sunlighty tint and it will look very nice. This card took me a while to color, but I enjoyed working on it. I will first start by laying down the darkest orange color, which is fire brick. I will add this closer to the flower center. The next color that I will use is the autumn blaze. I will add this where the notches are on the end of the petals. I will soften the darker shade with this and extend it out a bit further, covering a little bit more of the petal. The third color is a bit softer and warmer, which is the orange cream. This will help soften the brighter oranges and will further soften the color down with the sun-kissed. In the end, I will use buttercream to smooth everything out. To add more detail to the petals, I will use the tip-to-tip method and pick up color from Autumn Blaze with the help of buttercream. To color the flower centers, I will use caramel toffee and dark chocolate artist markers. I will also use both of these colors, the caramel toffee and dark chocolate, to add small dots on the petals. This adding of dots changed the whole look of the flower and brought more life to it. I love adding dots to my flowers. They look really cool. For the leaves, I will be using the greens from the same artist marker set, and I will also add a bit of warm sunshine to the smaller flowers on the filler image. I will leave you with a bit of music. See you in a few. image now colored, I will add some watercoloring to the background, and this will also help me adding a bit of dimension to the image, since this is all stamped on one layer, so we do need a bit of dimension. For this, I will add a darker color closer to the images so that it creates a sense of depth and shadow. I am using a few shades of green, but mostly it's forest glades. I'm also using evergreen watercolor. The best thing is that you can go over the image with watercolor and it wouldn't make any difference. This is what will make the watercoloring a lot quicker. And sorry, but my camera stopped filming midway, but what I did was I kept adding color to the background, and I also added splatters of forest glades of various concentration for interest. Now I will use the Silverstone and Limestone artist markers, which are from the same set, to add darker shadows to the image. After I am done, I will add black paint splatters, and after they are dry, I will stamp the sentiment perfectly perfect, just the way you are, and my card is done. I added a few sequins, though I really didn't want to because the card looks so good. The colors look great, and I swear the photos don't do justice. The watercolor background is a bit darker and looks gorgeous. I hope you enjoyed today's creative coloring with Erum. I had so much fun. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye.